of what promises to be a little bit of a grudge match. We have Mano a Mano, Premo v Premo, and this all came about when the Premo fielded a bunch of teams, and some got through, some didn't. They've got Purple, we've got Floopers, we've got Void, we've got everyone jumping in, and at some point in time, you are always bound to, beat the blokes that you play with all the time. And that's exactly what I've got today. You can see on the left, you have Chicks, His Royal Fatness, lovely Premo Spammer, Premo from Premo, I think that's Mo's, Bro Dude Leg, B Walker, JJ Raids, and they're all running 183s. On the right, you have I Raikkonen, Even Steven, the Fishy, Good Luck Me Dude, KS, the E100 Master, Big Mav, RH, the Mouse Monster, Don't Bleed RH, and Samuel, otherwise known as Samuel. I hope you guys are looking forward to this. I certainly am. It should be a great old giggle. We're on a bit of a delay at the moment, so it's right down to the wire as to whether YouTube is going to let us field this stuff. We'll have to see. It's going to be good fun. Oh my goodness gracious me. It's going to be close. So here we go. Now I'm joined by my good mate Johnny, aka Soul Slayer. Johnny, you're going to be handling the chat. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. That's
excellent.
Correct.
Excellent. We're doing good. We's doing fine. I hope everyone's ready and raring to go. If you do make a donation, if you do anything of that kind, be aware that you are going to be on a 3-minute delay. Okay? So, yeah, could be a little bit of time before that actually pops. What have we got going on here? So we do have, yeah, that's going on. There we go. Just had to change the audio signal. Oh, look at this. I'm gonna have a biscuit. Oh, ho, ho. Here we go.
See, Meadsy's in the chat as well.
G'day, Meadsy. Okay, where is that live stream? Why are you not receiving any data yet? You should be receiving data now. What the hell is going on? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and we're off. We're going to follow His Royal Fatness. Where is the data? Why has it not popped on YouTube? There it is. Preview. I got to get this thing going. Okay, His Royal Fatness is doing the business. He is rocking, rolling from the Delta to the DMZ. He has pushed high up top, and is capping C. Let's have a look if we can. Raikkonen and the boys are pushing down low pretty damn hard. We've got Maverick in the IS4. Team makeup is very loud and all the time. There we go. Let's start that stream. We're on. We got it in time. Ooh, RH bleeds. First bit of bleeding from RH. He won't be happy about that. Raikkonen's probably in chat saying right now, RH, would you stop bleeding? Why is that going off? Okay, I got it sorted now. Okay, we had a few technical issues at the start, but now, boys and girls, now we are into the vinegar strokes. Things are looking excellent. Chicks holding down the middle. If we have a look, we can see at the back there, we have JJ Raids in the 183. No, the Object 268. He's looking straight down the gun barrel. Even Stevens, if he's pushed out, is going to be in big strife. Raikkonen in the IS7. Raikkonen's team is just ahead on cap points. They do have 2 on the cap, but they are certainly under the pump now. Oh, Premo doesn't know anyone's there. Look at this. Oh, yes, he does. Mo's with the tactical brilliance, but he's a little bit isolated. Samuel in the IS4 and Raikkonen in the IS7. They might push up. His Royal Fatness is coming down in that bat chat. Absolutely ready to rock and roll. All the thunder is right there. They're looking to move around this corner here. They're unspotted at the moment. Only Chicks is spotted. Bro Dude Leg spotted. They're going to move on Raikkonen. Raikkonen's in an IS7 though. This is not going to be an easy pen. And he's got Samuel in the IS4. And you can see KS. Beautiful work there. KS, so they've got to go right deep here. This is, big issue. The pump is coming. Look, they've made the move. They've isolated. Raikkonen's going to go down. But they have an overlook on Raikkonen. They've made them bleed hard for that, but they haven't taken out a gun. This is a big issue. Samuel is doing his best. He's moving backwards and forwards, jiggling, wiggling. His royal fatness is on 81 hit points, and he's on no hit points now. Let's have a look at Moses. He pushes down and around. It's 2 tanks down to 1, but there's not a huge difference on the hit point pool. Just a big difference in guns. They're retaking B. They're retaking B. Moses hard and heavy up into that. Oh, Bro Dude Leg is tracked. He's still tracked. He's still tracked. He's just repaired. RH is about to go down. RH is down. So this looks like a really big swing. The hit point pools is starting to really, really move back towards the guys, the red promo team here. Only a couple of big hit point tanks here. Fishy, he'd love to put a shot into Mose. He doesn't have any choice. He needs to clear a gun. Needs to clear a gun. Needs to hit Cheeks. Cheeks has got a great angle. Low roll from the Fish. He leaves him. No way. He puts him on 3 hit points. Fishy's biting through the iPad right now. Cheeks gets another miss. Maverick looking to bang. Oh, he misses. What an absolutely crazy game. Madness. Absolute madness. Really good game there. Wow. Wow. I really enjoyed that. Really good game. If we have a look there, JJ Ray's massive game in the Object 268. That was all about that move at the start where Raikkonen and Samuel in the IS4s were in a perfect position, but they had KS overlooking as well. They just managed to clear Raik really, really quickly, and Samuel couldn't hold on long enough. They had lots of shots, and they did a really, really good job. The boys from Cry about it in sharing their hit point pool there. If you go back and watch that again, you'll see they were actually even Stevens on, no pun intended, even Stevens in the grill on the right-hand side. They were even Stevens in terms of hit point pools pretty much the whole way through, and they just had a gun advantage that they didn't give up the whole way through. And Fishy, you poor grub, rolling him to 3 hit points. Oh my goodness gracious me. How's the chat looking, Johnny?
Chat's okay. Everything's calm and quiet.
Is my voice distorting?
Nope, it's perfectly clear.
All right, excellent. Anything I need to know about?
Stream counter is not showing anything.
It's such a grub of a thing, that stream counter. Let's go and let's refresh it, see if it works out. No, we're still at zero people watching. Oh, we're at 78 people watching. This sounds extremely unlikely, but there you go. Only 17 seconds left till our next hit out. The giveaway won't be till the end of the stream, guys, so stick around till the end of the stream. We're going to give away a Tier 7 tank and a Tier 5 tank. 10 seconds to go. Lots of clippers on the right-hand side. We've got a Bat Chat and 2 AMX 50Bs. Mate, live mic reveal. Here we go.
There is a little bit of static on the mic a bit.
Yeah, I'm not sure why that's happening. I'll have to have a look at it. Alright, so here we go. Lots of clippers here. Big change up in tactics from the last match. We saw IS4s, IS7s. We still have two heavies here on Raikkonen's team. But they've got 3 clippers. Bat Chat and 2 50Bs. That's very, very interesting. There's 1 50B. Let's have a look at lovely promo spammer over there. Ooh, he poked. He poked in that IS7. He got punished for it. His royal fatness, he's running the hit point buff. That's why you can see he's got 1,910 hit points there. Makes an awfully big difference to the Bat Chat if he can take 1 more bit of damage. Ooh, JJ Raids just took a nice one in the side. They're trading there, they're trading. Raikkonen is in. Oh, Raikkonen down in the 50B. This has been a big clockwork thing. You can see the guys in the blue team there, they pushed all the way around the top. The guys in the red team, wow, this has just been a big clock face, and they're a tank down again. Raikkonen's team really needs to buckle up here and get this one. Raikkonen would be absolutely filthy. Got caught clipping sideways by a whole bunch of focus fire. His Royal Fatness took a big hit there, down to 1290. So there's a couple of tanks there that have taken decent-sized hits. Lovely promo spammer. Oh, look at that, 655. Even Steven in the grill with an absolutely monstrous big damage. Look at where he is there. Bet you boys and girls haven't been there very often. He's moving backwards and forwards. He doesn't want to give up this position. Is he still spotted? He's not spotted now, even Steven. So he's just resetting his camo. That is a brutally effective position. It's one tank down each. You can see Fishy. He's just trying to get out of there alive. He's on a full reload. He's clipped out. Totally clipped out. They've got Steven at the top of the tree there still. In the grill. That's an excellent position. He's overlooking the mouse of RH, who's holding that top line there. There you can see Mouse is in a gorgeous position for... RH, rather, is in a gorgeous position for the mouse. Steven's just going to watch out. If he gets spotted, we're going to open this up. If Steven gets spotted, you know they're going to pump him. Bro Dude Leg is right up the top. Let's have a look. He's looking for him. He can't see him, but Steven's got him spotted the whole way. I've never seen anyone in tournament up there. That is just an incredible position. Absolutely incredible. JJ Raids. It stopped. Oh, even Steven. They've been saving this one. And he's still unspotted. There'll be a lot of teams running this spotted tournament after this. This is absolutely gorgeous. They've got B-Cap. They've got B-Cap. Moses grabbed B-Cap back. Bro Dude Legs pushed right up. B-Walker's only got 46 hit points. Even Steven is in the key position here. Chicks in the 268. He's pushed up. He's caught one now. He's going to get double tapped. Wow. Even Steven is finally spotted, but look where he is on the map. This is unheard of. How in the world did they get him up there? It is absolutely incredible, and he has reigned supreme at the top of the tree. If I had an effective player award, I'd give it to whichever of these clowns in the blue team came up with that strategy of putting the grill on the top there. I really need to watch that back because we missed that at the beginning. If you're wondering why I'm using the iPad instead of the MacBook, it's because my wife took the MacBook to work with her, and as such, I didn't have a whole lot of choice. Anyway, I digress. Absolutely incredible work there. Big pickup, and we're 1-1 in this best of 5 series. Wow, what a hammer and tong effort on the Naval Frontier map. Absolutely incredible. Yeah, Hanzo, you should always donate, mate. If you're ever in doubt, donate. I do giveaways just about every live stream. Tier 5 giveaway, Kevin Dunn. At the end of the stream, I will be asking a couple of questions, and a random person that I pick will be winning a Tier 5, and then we'll do a Tier 7 one. We'll do the Tier 5 first. G'day, Snake Eyes. I can see you in there, mate. How you going? Love to see you. That was an incredible match. Incredible match. Now, we're going onwards and upwards to Mayan ruins. And you can see an awful lot of Russian steel on the left-hand side there. We have Bro Dude Leg and lovely Premo Spammer and IS-7s, Chicks and Premos in the IS-4s. Couple of Clippers in B-Walker and JJ Raids. And a very, very similar loadout on the right-hand side with 3 Clippers, iRiken and Fishy in the 50Bs, KS and Mav and the Gista in the IS-4s. Gista loves that IS-4. You can't get him out of it. Can't get him out of it. The kid just loves it. Oh, shit. Just got there. Oh, my goodness gracious me. This face. Panic reveal. We're gonna follow the Gista through this one. Big Russian steel going straight through the middle. Juju's team used to run a very simple strat of going B here, and then reading and reacting as they went forward. Samuel looking up top, just dithering around a bit there in the bat chat. Not certain exactly what he's up to, the big Sam Meister. Let's go and look at it from the opposite side of the coin where JJ Raids. Ooh, ooh. Mose. He's trying to reset B. He's angled, he's over-angled, and there is a lot of fire there gathered up behind the B cap. He'd want to be careful. Oh, he's bleeding hard. Down to 243. He's a HE spam. You better believe they're going to HE spam that. If he is not careful, we're going to lose Mose very, very early. Cheek has to watch out because he wants to, yep, when Mose is out. Mose is out. 1-1-1-1. How about Samuel? Samuel wants to be very careful here, mate. This is a super aggressive move. They've seen an opportunity here to isolate. They are pushing hard. Raikkonen just got absolutely flogged. But he's going to clip out. Big bounce there on Cheeks. Cheeks just wants to clear Raik. They need to get this next shot in very, very quickly, or Cheeks is going to clear Raik. Maverick moving across. Wow. Raikkonen, he's got one left in the clip, or is he going to go for a full reload? He's on a full reload. Big moves here, and they are 2 tanks up and 2,000 damage up, but his royal fatness is very, very low. He's running around the back. They're trying to do something. They got completely caught out by that mid-push. That mid-push, they capped all the way through the middle, but no one capped A, so it kind of caught them out completely. Lovely promo spam has got to drop back here. He cannot be effective. He absolutely doesn't have the hit points to poke. And the only guys with hit points now are the two clippers, JJ Raids and B Walker, but they're the tanks that can't... oh, unlucky KS getting that beautiful Russian roll. Bro dude leg. He's got enough to kind of take some shots here. He's going to go hull down just in front of his clipper in B Walker so that B Walker can maybe farm some damage off this. If Gister moves up, B Walker's looking to clip into him. Gister's actually dropped low enough here for Bro Walker to clip him out, and that's what he's going to do. He's going to use his hit point pull. He's got him on 186. He just needs one more. Oh, and KS doing a great job of moving up and using his hit point pull to actually save him. Great work, though. They played that as brilliantly as you could. They went top. All the boys went top, and if you look at the mini-map, right up here in the corner at the A cap, they didn't cap it. They rolled straight through. They went through B and through A. They isolated... wow, they isolated the poor old IS-4s right at the top, behind the B cap, and absolutely gutted them. Really, really, really sweet strat, that. Sweet strat. Raikkonen again going down. He's like just all over it. All over it. Ethan Blake, can you get a tank? Sure, mate. Which tank would you like? Could I give you a grill? Would that work? M60. Does anyone want an M60? Guys, get a grip. Get a grip. I'm not just giving them to you because you ask nicely. There's going to be a giveaway, okay? There's going to be a giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway. We're going to have a giveaway.
And I've explained the giveaway to all of you more than once, but that's okay. I saw that Strat putting the tanks way up high on today on one of the European streams.
I see.
They did that on Fort Despair. Put it in behind the castle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
We're starting to see a far more interesting bunch of tactics now. They've got through to the meat and potatoes, and they are really starting to use the good stuff. You've got to remember these teams, from Promo specifically, they go up against each other constantly. They really do. And because of that, they know each other's strats inside out. So they don't use the good strats all the time. They will quite often just run. I'm just going to test a super chat here. They'll quite often run stuff that is pretty banal.
This is a test super chat.
Yeah, okay, that is working.
$59.
That is working. For $59. Wow. If we got the $59 one, we definitely run the Here Comes the Money. Here we go. I'll run that one for everyone.
Here we go. Money.
And we're kicking off Mayan Ruins. Now, this is an absolute must-win. for B Walker, JJ Ray's, Lovely Pralloys, Royal Fatness, Chicks, Bro Dude Leg, and Moe's. If they don't win, then they are out of the competition. Let's have a look. We've got a bunch of clippers again. They love using these clippers. Using the Soviet steel to get up the front, soak up the damage, and then the clippers to do the business. Now you can see RH is not playing in this one. There is no mouse driving required, so he is sitting off. He was absolutely pivotal on that Naval Frontier map, holding that top area while even Steven just gutted him. Look at B Walker, lovely premo spotted in the bat chat low. Wow, they've really diversified here. They're pretty, ooh. Samuel in that bat chat. You'd want to watch out. He's done a good job. He just bounced. He just had a massive bounce. And he's pumping. Look at him. Oh, Samuel. You machine. Brilliant. Absolutely epic moment there for Samuel. Big bounce. Got the shots in. The Gister again. Here comes Mose and the Mouse. He's angling up. Let's see, Gister is pretty isolated if he pushes forward. Here he's waiting for the boys. It is one cap to the blue team. Raikkonen's team is up on cap points, but they're looking for a double cap out. Lovely Premo Spammer is up the top in the bat chat. In the 25 team, he is capping A, and they have also capped B. Mose and the Mouse. So they have the upper hand here on the cap circle. Raikkonen's team, they're about to lose their lead. Raikkonen's going to push around the bottom. Mouse and the boys up top. Samuel's just jiggling, wiggling, spotting up down there. Let's have a look and see who is unspotted. Fishy is still there in the clipper, just hanging out underneath KS. They are reorganizing. You can see if you look at the mini-map in the bottom left, they are all picking up together to go for another push. Now, Fishy is unspotted. Hit point wise, it's a pretty even call, although most of the Blues team's hit points are currently centered around their IS-4s, which are holding in the middle of the map with the IS-7s. There is no way that the hit point drain is high enough yet for them to... Oh, lovely change there. KS just using HE. He's a big fan of the E100, runs a lot of HE on the E100. B Walker at the back pushing across in the 50B. Is he going to get spotted up? He sure is. Everyone on the red team is spotted up at the moment. Lovely Premo Spammers moving back. There's a big push coming on down through the middle here. Gister is trying to hold. They've isolated Gister. His arm is flat. He wants to watch out. Him and Maverick are playing in the tightest of spaces. That is incredible. These guys are holding like bosses. Bro Dude Leg moving up. They're just they're HE spamming him. Bro Dude Leg looking to put shots into Gister. They held there forever. Wasn't long enough for them to take advantage. Raikkonen can't get it done. He's still on a reload. Bro Dude Leg could go down here. This must go down. Oh, Raikkonen on fire. This is brutal. This is absolutely brutal. This is ridiculous. 2 on 4. Blues up. Not by much. Samuel is still there. He's got a full clip. They've got to pump his royal fatness. No. No. One more and he's down. Lovely Premo Spammer is the only guy left. This is for the game. Premo Spammer has to do something heroic. You can see he's got 3 around him. That was amazing. He needs to clear Fishy. He does. It's 2 on 1. They're up on caps. They just have to defend. But they're not going to catch him. Only Samuel's going to catch him. Big moment here for Samuel. He's going to overlook B. What's the call? Have they told him to go cap A back? No, it's too late. It's too late. Good games, Raikkonen. The Raikkonen team progresses. And there's a lot of love amongst these guys. They play each other regularly. That was brilliant. What about that game from the 2 IS-4s, Gister and Maverick? They were holding that B cap together with pretty much the entire red team just pumping from behind the A cap and behind the B cap. all the way through. The mouse was there. His royal fatness was there. Bro Dude Leg was there. They were just holding on like limpets onto the back of a rock, and they would not be moved. And that allowed the rest of the team to actually stay alive long enough to flank round and clear. And even then at the end, it came down to 2-on-1 and a cap win out. Like, that's good tanking, guys. That's really, really, really good tanking. Outstanding work. Might see if I can get a hold of someone, bring them in here for a little bit of a chinwag. Let me go and have a chat here. I'm just going to see if I can chat to Raikkonen. Wow, 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 wow. What a game. What an absolutely monster game. I'll see if I can grab Raikkonen. Okay, everyone be quiet. Everyone be quiet. No swearing, no swearing, no swearing.
So,
guys, one sec. Does anyone want to come and have Raikkonen or someone? Do you want to come on and have a chat? Or I could.
I nominate Raikkonen.
Or does anyone else?
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll drop down. I'll drop down to potatoes, right? And you join me when you're ready. Okay.
Just go over what we've just done on Canyon.
Okay. I'll be in potatoes if you need me, right? Okay, so we're going to get Raikkonen down here in potatoes and have a little chat about it and pick the brains behind the monster, the machine of justice. Raik, how you going, mate?
Good.
Wow, that was exciting.
Very tight games.
Yeah.
Better than expected, I think.
Well, they certainly presented well. They were probably the best games we've had so far in the tournament series, I think. Couple of really screwy things that you guys threw in there.
Yeah. I think a lot of what we did today was a little bit more on the fly, a little bit reacting to what we need to do differently. We're not in the standings where we really want to be. A couple of thrown games, people not pushing, that kind of things. Teamwork wasn't quite there, so really wanted to hone in on things, and everyone played well. The other Primo team put on quite a show. I don't think any of those were easy wins. There's certainly no point where anyone got rolled over. It was hard, it was tense, and quite a bit of emotion from the guys when we locked up that last game on Mayan.
Yeah, man. What about, it's a bit of a crucible for you guys, isn't it? Because if you're ever going to get it right and start playing well, playing when people put the stick to you is and winning is certainly going to bring that out in you.
It is, yeah. Right now, with standings the way they are, it's pretty crucial. We're 4-3. That Primo team is 6-1. So, in all honesty, like it doesn't bug them at all.
Yeah.
As long as they win, 2 more games in the next 7, they're pretty much guaranteed to go through. But for us, though, it's a bit of a different story. Being 3-3, you need to get 5 wins out of the next 8. Whereas they have to go 2-6 essentially or better.
Yeah.
So it feels quite nice to get a little bit of tension taken off of us. We knew they were a tough team coming in, and I think realistically our 2 teams are probably the 2 favorites for the whole thing. That other Void team, the first Void team, might be another favorite for it. So it'll be interesting to see how it comes together, but right now just a lot of pressure taken off the shoulders, so sit back and relax a little bit. Talk
us through, everyone wants to know about, mate, even Stephen, the grill on Naval Frontier. What the hell, and where have you been hiding that one? Because I haven't seen that yet. And that certainly, RH was holding that top left, and every time they peaked, they were just getting drilled.
So, we may have borrowed that a little bit. There's some games in Pro League tournament throughout the rest of the world, and we actually had a scrimmage with a friend clan from R2K.
Yeah.
And
I remember that.
We ended up playing against them, and they used it against us, and it rained hell on whatever was at sea, and it became okay. Well, that's never been done on an eighth before.
Yeah.
They just completely dunked on us for doing the same thing. Especially because if I'm correct, we lost the first game and won the next 3, or did we win the first one? I forget.
No, you lost the first one. You lost the first one, and then
you have a nasty habit of that right now.
Yeah, then you tied up. But the first game, okay, but I want to break that down first. How many tanks did you need to actually get him up there?
I don't know if I want to give that away.
Okay, don't give it away. But anyway, we'll talk about the strat itself.
I'm sure it'll be seen in the stream anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna. Well, no, because I'm streaming on the iPad because my girl took the MacBook to work, so you can't see the whole thing. People will go back and figure it out because they'll want to know. But
they will. The biggest problem with it is you need tank length in order to get height.
Yeah.
Up.
Yeah,
so,
makes sense.
You can't just bring 140s, E50Ms, and just horsepower. It needs to be size too. The other thing is, obviously, you're invested a couple tanks at least into pushing that tank up there.
Yeah.
So, I mean, for us, it takes about 30 to 45 seconds.
Yeah, that's a big chunk of time.
Well, yeah, but you're giving up so much map coverage at the beginning. So if you're playing against a really aggressive team, we were fortunate into getting BCAP pretty much for free. I think I got a shot into their IS-7, and Sam ran away, and we just kind of hung out for a little bit. But if you have another aggressive team, if they're pushing on B and C or B and A, I don't know how that works. It's a cool dynamic in that you might lose too much in cap at the beginning just by pushing a tank up there to actually get it back. So it's a little risky, but when you're down 1-0, I feel like you have to take those chances.
It worked absolutely brilliantly, mate. It worked 100%. And let's move on now and just have a little chat about the first game there. You guys were actually in a pretty good position. You and Samuel were right there, and you were overlooked by KS, and it looked like if they pushed around that corner, they were going to be in trouble, but they managed to do a really good job of sharing the hit point pool.
Push. They absolutely pushed well with the Bat and the Leo, I want to say. And they just came down and through the left side. And they then pushed also through the left side of BCAP. So we were a little bit pincered. Everyone was kind of just trying to adapt and, pick out tanks as you go. And the focus fire is really kind of chaotic at that point. I had thought about calling over one of our 268s to overlook us a little bit further to the left, but it's just one of those things that when there's so many unspotted tanks, it's easy in spectator mode to see everything and say like, oh, well, why didn't they just do this? But when you're there and you see 5 or 6 fast tanks, it's really kind of tough.
Yeah,
so it
very
just becomes
difficult.
a guessing game. Normal logic suggests that you're going to push from your spawn to a cap to their spawn. So I guess in that sense, maybe we should have anticipated it a little bit more. But the weird things is when actually people come back through their spawn. Because usually when you think about doing a push, most teams will push in one straight or, curved path. You will take, C-cap from Mayan, from, let's say, the north spawn, and then you'll push down onto the south spawn.
Yeah.
You never really see teams go from the north spawn to C-cap to back to north and then to A.
That's a lot of backwards and forwards, dude. That was actually pretty weird.
But I think that's what makes the Supremacy game mode fun. With this new update, I actually turned off Encounter. I think it's boring at this point. I think Supremacy is it's certainly something that we complained about in the beginning because it was hard. It was very easy actually to just misunderestimate cap, but now though it makes for a lot more excitement.
Especially if you want to run a bat chat or something, turning off Encounter is lovely. Just if you want to run a light and just play a capping game, you can go and do that, which is lovely.
It was it was exactly what we anticipated to do on the Mayan games. I just kind of told Sam that B overlook section with the plateau and that kind of rut. I just wanted to come there, keep him safe. If they have 2 mediums or 250Bs in the bat chat, like there's no sense in getting him killed early. So feeling the team out with a bat. I
Yeah,
think is,
if you watch
a
it
bit
back,
easier.
you can see I'm like, Sam's just kind of doodling around in the middle here. Like, what?
Yep.
Where is he going? And he's just literally just driving around the heavies.
And part of it is just he's trying to give us feedback the whole time, and it's it's a lot when you're playing to obviously trying to figure out where to section off each of your guys.
I know that map is famous for big, heavy ding-dong battles like Thomas at Twister and all that. But some of my favourite memories on that map are actually like people in bat chats towards the end of game going hell for leather, like Oxbow in versus...
The game that Legion lost was actually, excuse me, was really cool.
Yeah.
The bat chats came flying through.
It was amazing.
They looked like they were playing a racing game in the streets of Monaco with massive German heavy shooting every which way.
And COD that E4.
They didn't quite pull that part off,
Oh.
to my knowledge.
No, it was close.
But like, it was so crazy though, because they came from one spawn to all the way through the A cap and then to the E4, which was 200 meters away. And they were not only dodging enemy tanks and enemy shells, but they were also trying not to run into their own teammates. So it's just cool stuff when you see bats get involved.
Yeah,
brawls.
they are
things,
great.
Obviously, that no other tanks can do.
Now, who came up with that idea to actually? Because it looked like you guys were going to go A, but in fact, you really were just using that to flank through. You didn't really go and cap A at all in that first Mayan map. You just kind of streamed right through with the clippers up top, and then dropped down on poor old, I think it was Chicks, who got...
Chicks and Mo got pretty well destroyed off of that.
Yeah, you ended up with 6 or 7 tanks through the middle.
Yeah, the double 50B combo is so versatile, and I mean the IS tanks, you're well known at this point for having decent mobility but excellent armor for that mobility, and so realistically the lineup that we ran, we wanted to be able to flex towards A, towards BC, or towards AB or whatever. It's something that you can do everything in.
Yeah.
And as you go through and take a look, we've seen that team run a hard counter, or more so just nuking a tank that caps B off the start. They'll bring the 50Bs down the road in between A and B and just have them clip out on whatever soul attempts to go towards the cap. So I wanted to actually see if they were going to do that again, and so we went a little bit closer towards the A road and then cut in. I wanted to give ourselves a little bit more time to see if we can't sucker them in a little bit more before really clamping down on it. But, the 50B stayed back, and then it was just about adapting and rotating and stuff like that. So,
I mean, you guys shared your hit point pool very, very well too. Like, it's one thing I've got to say, from all the scrimmages you guys do, you can get a feeling that there's some chemistry there where you're all moving around, and there's a very conscious awareness of making sure that you're not bleeding as a team, or you're sharing those shots.
Absolutely. When we were pushing up, they were towards the C side. We were a little bit stuck towards B. We had a couple things more towards that, like the road in between A, B. I noticed that I was obviously on pretty low health. So I was just thinking that, I'm a one shot, but I've got 3 shots. So I can sit there and wait for someone to shoot and try to put out as much damage as possible. And not only do I eat a shot from them, but that means that more of my teammates can push on whatever tank just shot to kill me. So, but the other thing though is I think I saw Gister was towards like 1100 health at one point or another.
Yes.
So with Snow almost full health, and I think KS was full health, I just asked him to back off a little bit. And so that way, if KS gets shot twice, then they're about even, then they can kind of work the hit points a little bit more. So,
mate, there was a massive moment in the last game where you had Gister and Mav, I think it was, holding that middle against pretty much everyone. They were just in IS4s, angled up together, doing their level best to stay alive. Bro Dude was there coming around. I mean, it was chaotic, but it was glorious to watch Soviet steel like that.
It is really cool. Because they were completely collapsing towards that B square.
Yeah.
But then the 50Bs were still in the far spawn, and they were coming back through trying to clip out on anything that they could. So yeah, it was interesting. It reminds me honestly of Dragon on Desert Sands from Mobile Masters. That mouse charge into the bridge section.
Yeah, that's great. That was great.
I have to go back and I'll have to go back and watch the video to see things a little bit more clearly.
Lots of bouncing. Oh, bugger! There's a mouse.
It's certainly something that we'll never complain about, but you know, it's an IS-4 though, in a sense. Like, it's just gonna bounce rounds. It's what it does. That's why we have them.
So who should we grab from the other team here to bring him down and have a little chat? Do you think that'd be who'd be amenable?
I would grab Mo.
Where is he?
He's their caller.
Yeah, Premo. Why did he change his name to Premo? I love Mo's life so much more. I'm not happy with that.
I don't know. I think it's a little punny. No.
It's God. You'll make a great dad, Raikkonen.
One day, right?
Let me go. I'll go yell at him.
It's certainly not as good as Hot Aussie Beefcake, but
no. Hang on, Mose, come down to potatoes and let me talk to you.
Wrong room, Bushka.
Wrong room.
Whoops. Where is he? Oh, my bad. Yeah, my bad. Where's Mo? Mo, come down to potatoes. Let me talk to you.
We can't. We don't have time.
Oh, you don't? You're on. Okay, hang on. When's the next match, Reich?
So we actually start up in, I want to say 6 minutes.
Okay,
So
you better go. You better go.
Yeah.
Go.
We'll go take care of some stuff.
Okay.
I'll catch up with you later. Thanks,
No worries, man. Have a good one. See ya.
You too.
So there you go. They're lovely boys. I know Premo and Purple and all that, they get a bad rap, and everyone has their moments in game of screaming and yelling and ranting and raving, but you can hear they're pretty level-headed humans, and they do put an awful lot of work into this tournament stuff. There's a reason they keep turning up at the Twister Cup, and I love talking to Reich and the boys about the tactical side of things because it's very, very interesting to me, and I think it's very, very interesting if you're just learning how to play Blitz. Now, we should be invited to the next tournament in 5 minutes, okay? So talk amongst yourselves. We haven't had a donation yet. If anyone wants to donate, feel free. I'll take your money. Woohoo! I want to play that money thing. Oh, my God. I really want to get I love playing that Stormtrooper gif. Makes me laugh. 3:40 a.m. there and still woke. Nice term. Righto, so waiting on the love. Didn't realise they still had a game to go. Let's see who we've got up next. Here comes the money, 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 money. Ching, ching, bling, bling. Okay. All right, Johnny, how they behaving in chat, mate?
Everybody's good, just talking amongst themselves. They want you to play ducks while you're waiting.
I'm not playing ducks. I would rather eat my own legs than play ducks.
What if I gave you £10? What if I gave you £10 in super chat?
No, I'm not playing ducks. Ducks can get wrecked. Me and ducks,
£50?
we don't get along. So, if you're all wondering how to join Patreon, you can see Johnny dropped a link there in the chat. Patreon.com/Bushka on Blitz. I'm sorry we normally have a Tech Tree stream on a Monday, but this tournament stuff is a whole different kettle of fish, and I've got to use that to showcase the tournament gear. We're going to be doing a normal stream, EU time, 8 p.m. Central European time on a Wednesday. Oh, God. With all the daylight saving and that, it's probably changed. I'll have to figure it out. But it's driving me up the wall. The Russians run in UTC -7, and then the NA tournaments are set up in Pacific time, and then Australia is in GMT +11, and then we all have different variants of daylight saving, and it gives me a brain freeze just sometimes trying to figure out. I don't know if you noticed, but the stream went from 2 p.m. to 1 p.m. to 11 a.m. It was, and it all happened in the space of about 50 minutes as I got the AMIGOS out and recalibrated the stars in the sky and the wind velocity and, you know, the price of beef in China. It was a whole lot of fun. Just going to take on a little bit of sustenance. Look away if you don't like a cracker. Mm-hmm. What's my favourite tank?
The Tog.
Definitely not the Tog. Definitely not the Tog.
Yeah. Well, just for pure fun.
What's my favourite tank? My favourite tank would be, if I had to drive just one tank right now, I'd probably drive the 62A. I really love driving that thing at the moment.
I just got it.
Yeah, it's great. It's great fun. Great fun. I would like... I mean, I've had a pretty disappointing thing lately with ratings battles. I wanted to get the ratings camo, the ratings season camo. So I got up to 2 or 3 games over 4,000 rating for the second time. And then just stopped because life was really busy and I didn't have time to play anymore. And then I went back and, of course, it made me recalibrate. Now, the problem is on Asia, the reason I stopped playing was Asia has a very low pop at the same time that I'm on during the day, which is NA time. So you end up with 20 people in the ratings queue across 4 different tiers, or 30 people in the ratings queue across 4 different tiers, but hardly any of them are over 4K ratings, so it takes forever for me to get actually into a game. Sometimes it takes me like 10 minutes. So then I had to recalibrate, and it took me an hour to recalibrate 5 games. And I just got Muppet teams for the first 4 games, lost them all in 7-0s, and recalibrated at 3,800. And I'm now like, ripper. So it will take me like 5 hours to get back up to 4K, and I just don't have the time. So that's my whinge for the day. Thank you very much, Kevin Bordeaux, for the 99 cents. Dropping it like 99. What about a 50? Tell us a story. Tell me a story. What about I play some guitar for you? Are you lonesome tonight? Oh my goodness gracious me. We'll be doing that.
Oh, Aaron Gupta wants to know, what do you think the best medium line is?
I'm very, very partial to the Brits, but I think that's probably not for everyone. It's hard to go past. I mean, there's a lot of great lines, isn't there? A lot of great medium lines. I mean, if we have a look at the American line, the M48 is just a beast right now, and the M46 is fantastic, but you don't get the same level of joy throughout that you do with like the Russians. The Russians, you get 62A, T54, T44, T43, T3485. They're all really, really good tanks, hey? It's very hard to go against that. But for the Brits, I mean, I love the 4202, the Cent 701's great, the Comet's great, the Cent 1 is great, the Cromwell's great. Gee, it's a tough ask, isn't it? And I mean, your Germans, if you like your Leos, which God knows I do, then the PTA is brilliant as well. Such a tough ask. I'd probably just go with the Russians because there's not a bad tank in the line, really. You can't go wrong. Do not fear. I will not be playing ducks. There is no way I'm playing ducks. I've not even clicked the icon. Honest to God. Yeah, mate. IDK, I don't get paid for this, dude. Don't be ridiculous.
Don't play ducks, please. Cold
Exactly.
sweat,
Nice
smile.
tasty duck legs will be delicious right now.
He doesn't have to work up the tanks. IDK, I have 30,000 games on my personal account. 30,000 on my personal account. They don't give me tanks on that account. That's my account, right? And then I've got all the games in the contributor account, but that's ridiculous, mate. I ground up those lines when it was +2, -2 matchmaking. If you've ever tried to play a Carnarvon with +2, -2 matchmaking with the stock gun against a fully kitted E100, you haven't tasted despair, mate, until you've done that. My favourite was the VK2801. They nerfed it. It's still a great tank, but I mean, they nerfed it. There's no way around it. I think it was the best tank in game, but now it got nerfed, so it's no longer the best tank. And you said favourite too. I mean, I love the 62A. I don't think it's the most OP tank or anything. I'm going to play other tanks and do better, but yeah. You make me so very happy. Is it still distorting that mic? Is it still distorting that mic, I wonder? I wonder why it started distorting lately when I yell and scream, because I've yelled and screamed for a long time.
Maybe it's had enough of your yelling and screaming.
I don't think so.
Well, you're a musician. You should have a sound guy who could answer that for you, don't you?
Yeah. I'll just put it to my sound guy. Hey, sound guy, what do you think?
What? Oh, the lighting guy is taking over from the sound guy, and the sound guy is on vacation this week?
Yeah. No. They're all one bloke, a very good-looking, exciting bloke. They're all great. Just 1 second, answering some questions here. Zin Elabidin Zuliga. Great name. Love it. Love your name. It was my fault. Serb, you clown. Get wrecked. The VK28 getting nerfed was not my fault. Serb, stop it. I'm sick of people saying that. Okay, I made 10 videos about the VK28 before it got nerfed. Like 10. And the final one just happened to drop before it got nerfed. But it was stupidly OP. Like, it needed a nerf. It was not fair. It was a good tier 7 tank driving around in tier 8. In tier 6. You make me so very happy. Da-da-ba-bow. You kicked yourself in the kidneys.
Sounds painful.
Johnny boy, why don't you like the T-43 and the T-44? They're good tanks.
I do. Johnny boy doesn't. I don't know why he doesn't like that. They're great tanks. There's not a bad tank in that whole Russian medium line. My favourite TD. Well, that is a question. I mean, if I had to pick one TD to drive at tier 10 for fun and frolic, it would probably be the Object 263, but I have a really sneaky love affair with the grill. It's not because it's the best. It's just because I find it to be so challenging, and it's been nerfed and all that kind of thing. That's tier 10. Favorite TD full stop. Oh, maybe the JP2.
JP2 is boss.
Yeah, okay. What are we going? When will you put the question on the chat? Well, mate, when I finish the stream, basically. Now, I was under the impression that I was going to be doing another one. I'm meant to be streaming too. I think the second one is in 9 minutes now. So, after that's done, you know what? We'll give away a tier 5. Let's give away a tier 5. We'll give away the tier 7 at the end. Johnny, give me a number between 20 and 30.
28.
Just because you like to torture the chat room, Soul?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. The question is, what clan won the last tournament game I streamed? I.e., it's Pramo. There we go. Okay, let's see. We're not here to teach people. We're just here to get a correct answer.
Do they have to spell it correctly?
Yeah, not even. I don't even care about that. And all decisions are mine, basically. So if you don't like it, you can go somewhere else and watch the other free stream. Okay, let's go. Okay. Texas Viking. That's a great name. Premo. That's correct. That's 1. Sidiro Lycos. That's 2. Hans Krupp said Legion. You clown. Red Sniper. That's 3. Dr. Cthulhu. That's 4. Sikwan Yang. That's 5. Brick Sniper. That's 6. I don't know. That's 7. Mac, that's 8. John G, that's 9. Tom Rollioffs, that's 10. Johnny Boy. Oh, Johnny Boy. The tanks. No, Lanky. No. Only one person gets to sing badly on this stream. 11. Troy Caustic, that's 12. Rogue Jen, that's 13. Eric Kovac, that's 14. Zoo Hunter, that's 15. Bass Fisher, that's 16. Super Hot, that's 17. Whackim PR, that's 18. Panda 618, that's 19. Jimmy Gordon, that's 20. R Johnson, not to be confused with Y Johnson, is 21. Bawa Salah Aldin is 22. Nata Noob is 23. Admiral RNG is 24. Gabriel Ferraz is 25. Hans Krupps with the correct answer is 26. Then Lincoln Parker is 27. And the... Oh, dude. Panzer 978, instead of writing Pramo, wrote Empor. All you had to do was write Pramo instead of telling us how you deserved a tank, and you would have got a tank. Instead, it's going to go to Brick Sniper on Blitz, who said Pramo, and he is the 28th lucky human. Brick Sniper on Blitz is the winner. Panzer 978, dude, you just had to type Pramo, and you would have won it. Instead, you typed Empor. Dude, you typed Gib, Empor. What are you doing? You missed a tank. Anyway, there you go. Brick Sniper on Blitz is the winner. Okay. So, Brick Sniper on Blitz, if you can give your details to the receptionist there, the lovely Soul Slayer. Tell the receptionist your in-game name and your server, and we will get that to you post-haste. I just checked out the Google Doc for the whole affair yesterday, and we've given out... I'll just check now, okay? I'll tell you how many tanks we've given out. 1, 2, 3, 4... Oh, yes, we'll be proceeding to that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. We've given out 21 tanks so far, and we've got 3 more in the pipe. So that's pretty cool. Good work. Brick Sniper on Blitz.
How's the receptionist's coffee skills?
Yeah, I could use a coffee.
Hey, Bushka.
Yeah, man.
This is Stinky, by the way.
Yeah, hello, Stinky. Hello, Stinky.
Are you, I know, I was just going to back and watch your 268 video. Do you have an idea of if you've got anybody lined up to do the Master Series on that?
I do. I want Fishy to do it. It's just a matter of getting the footage. He's pretty good at it. Or there's a couple other. Why? Have you got an option? Do you?
No. I wasn't really thinking about that. But Cora from Void has got like 2 of the damage records, and he did
That's
like
true.
1,000.
That's true. Actually, did I not? Maybe I talked to him about that. Oh God, I think I might have actually. I talked to someone about it. It might have been him.
Yeah, I was just thinking, just in general, because I haven't played. I've got it. I'm gonna unlock another piece of equipment on it, so I'm just kind of looking for people.
No, you yeah, no, you're spot on. You're spot on. They're now talking about it. They're now, because it's the stream's on a delay to stop people stream sniping. They're now listening to it and all typing promo. My God. Oh my God.
Because I've had so many people tell me like, oh no, play it more like like really aggressive, play behind the heavies. And other people say, no, you can snipe in it, or you can also play heavy. You play.
It's both. It does everything. It's such a good tank like that because it really does allow you such a degree of freedom, and the armor profile is troll as hell. Like, it's stupid. Yeah. Okay, here we go. We're getting ready to kick off here, so I'm going to switch over to tournament mode. I'm just sending Snake a message. Might try and start a PUBG stream up after this. I've got to get some more views up on that channel so it gets monetized. We've got over 1,000 subs, but they've now introduced this thing where you've got to have 4,000 hours worth of watched content in the previous 12 months before they will monetize your channel, which is really, really frustrating. But anyway, we're about 1,600 hours in, and we will get better. Now, let's talk about this. We have a tournament underway here, boys and girls. We have the boys that we saw recently, Premo, that take the last match 3-1, versus the fellas from Void. Now, there are some lovely boys from Void that I've been lucky enough to play both with and against, and I really enjoy. I ran into a lot of the guys from Void at the offline in Vegas. They're a wonderful clan. They're a really strong clan, and they're fantastic to actually have a giggle with. So I'll hopefully after this one get a hold of someone from either team or both teams and have them have a wee old chat about the proceedings. Still finishing off this this cold, which is lovely. You make me so very happy. I think my missus just came home, which is grand. Excellent. Jesus. Good for work. Good for all.
Why can't you give it to the first 28 players?
Why can't we all just have free stuff? Hey? Why can't we just all have free stuff? Why can't we all just have free stuff? So you can see here as the teams are lined up. On the left, we have the first time we've seen the T57 Heavy today. Teddy Ball's rolling the Big Bad Mouse. Going to be a lot of hit points in the Heavy pool. On the right, there's Double Mouse, Hurricane, and Teddy Ball. The Gister's swapped out for Fishy. Very sneaky. Gister and the IS7. Oh, they're all still playing silly buggers. You never know what we're going to end up with here. Makes it tough on a commentator to actually have such childish shenanigans. Whole lot of hit points. It's going to be interesting to see who has a bigger hit point pool here. I think you'll find that the boys from Void will carry that day. 2 IS4s, an IS7, and 2 Mouses. That is heavy, heavy stuff. Versus a Mouse, IS4, IS7, and a 57. So the only clipper in here is Raikkonen in the T57. We're going to have to watch how they use that. Basically, they'll be wanting to use Raik as the farmer on this. And we are on Mayan Ruins again now. You can rest assured that Void would have been watching that last stream and will absolutely know where things are going. Look at that hit point pool. They've got about 750 more hit points. So we're going to follow Raikkonen in the 57 Heavy here. If you look at the mini-map, the boys from Premo are pumping hot and heavy straight through the mid, much like they did in the last game. Let's see how they go. I should actually record this, shouldn't I? Be handy. Let's do that. Raikkonen taking the middle ground. Very cool. Void is... Now, this is not a strat that we saw previously. Oh, look at that 183. Raikkonen walked straight into it. That was brutal. Lion Venom at the top, in just sitting there, waiting for the Hurricane to come, and it did. Raikkonen will be just absolutely kicking himself for that. Really lovely little bleed. The 62A Typhoon tip spotted up. Tan too strong, and the IS4. Raikkonen's got a lot of help. KS is all the way down there. Teddy Ball's in a bad spot here in the Mouse. Raikkonen gets 2, misses 1, takes 1 back. So he's really got to watch out here. He's only on 723 hit points. But we don't have a lot of spotted tanks at the moment. Maverick moving around to help KS. They're talking about holding V. Teddy Ball's in a tough spot in the Mouse. Maverick doesn't know though. Tan too strong. He's right there. He wants to be careful. They've cleared Teddy Ball. Poor old Teddy. And put another shot in the Typhoon tip. Maverick's right there. Raikkonen's got a full clip in him. So if he can get another 1,200 damage out, it won't really matter too much. Now, Premo are up. Premo are up. And Mav is holding low. Look at the IS4. It is beautifully suited to this kind of position. That's why we've seen Mav on both sides here using this tank. RH in the mouse. Wet Napkin. What a wonderful name. He's poked. Oh, RH just misses, but the mouse does the business and drops. Now, RH is in a great farm position here. If we look at the back, you can see KS is overlooking RH. Anyone that comes along there is going to get an absolute faceful of British steel. So this is really interesting. Premo have the ascendancy in terms of cap points, but they are a tank down. They are a tank up, rather. So the guys from Void, really nice move here. I like this. They're sending the 183 around mid, unspotted. The T62A is barnstorming all the way around the bottom. Typhoon Tip is he going to go and try and cap C? Now, Samuel is guarding C, but he is isolated here. If Typhoon Tip spots him, they've both been spotted at the same time. Samuel gets the bounce. That is ridiculous. And he says, thank you very much. I'll go for a full reload and take that hit point trade every day of the week. He then got poor old Ghost. This is unbelievable. Samuel has had some brutally effective bouncing efforts go his way. This is crazy. Even Steven in the FV215183, looking down there using the bush. Tan too strong. So Void made a little bit of an exploratory push down the middle. Tan spotted, lovely shot there into Steven. Poked, didn't get hit and got the shot off. Good work, Tan. This is so close, guys. Look at the Premo hit point pool. It's high, but there's enough tanks there that could get cleared in a push. RH is bleeding a little, but not enough to really be worried. Lot of tanks. Raikkonen's been sitting there just directing traffic. He's got two big Soviet heavies underneath him. They're going to have to push somewhere here. Samuel is still full hit points. They don't know it, but that Typhoon Tip and the T62A is still up there. This is where the move's going to come. They're going to come straight down the low point. Wet Napkin's holding RH. He's going to get a shot on RH. Oh, that's why the mouse is so good. They've waited a long time to make this move. It's coming now, though. Ghost and Venom are pushing down. They're trying to isolate Samuel, clear a bat chat, and then maybe cap C. I don't mind this as a move. I don't mind this as at all. Typhoon is on 977, which is a perfect number because Samuel can only clear an average roll of 930. The push is coming low. The push is coming low. Samuel doesn't know it yet, but there's two more coming at him. They've got to get in there now. They don't have a choice. Oh, beautiful work. Reich's going to clear Typhoon. There is no way around it. Tan too strong's got to get in there, but they've maybe left this a little bit too late. If Samuel's smart, he'll just run, and he is. He is not going to get involved. He's going to go down, clear Typhoon, and that's the ball game. Next clear is the win. Next clear is the win. That's it. Well, that was really, really good tanking. I don't know if you realize this, guys, but they absolutely held that middle section beautifully. Samuel, you got to get a little bit lucky. Him and the 62A spotted each other at exactly the same time, and it was just brutally tough. Poor old Typhoon Tip. He was going low. If he had gone 30 seconds earlier, he catches Samuel absolutely pants down. But as it was, just very, very tough. Tan too strong. Lot of hit points left at the end. But you know that was a grind them out kind of affair. Real grind them out. Old school tanking. Nothing like the first four games we saw. That was two teams very much feeling each other out, getting an idea on what was on the table and running with it. Now we're going to have another turnaround here. Let's see what the guys from Void do. I thought they started that one very, very well. Typhoon did great. He went right under that low area in the middle, next to the B cap. Spotted up for Venom in the big 183, but they weren't able to capitalize on that Raikkonen. Jesus, don't tell him I said that. He's not that cool. Yeah. Typhoon really was unlucky. Very unlucky. Raikkonen was on 723 hit points for pretty much that whole game, but he had a lot of cover and he had two big Russian heavies right next to him. RNG just screwed Typhoon out on that 62A push low, and then the next shot went straight in from Samuel. But Samuel's had a mad series. Like, he's had a brilliant couple of games in the bat chat. Love you too, Random Cheesy Guy.
Hey,
Yep, talk to me, Johnny.
what tank did Bricklayer actually win? Because
Ask him what tank he wants.
okay, I will.
It can be one of those tier 5 gold tanks. The tier 7 will probably give away a lovely M6A2E1 or something. Here we go. Let's have a look. Let's follow, because he's just been... Oh, they've pulled him out of that bat chat. We've got a no bat chat match. Wow, this is the first time all day we've had a match without a bat chat. 1-0 so far to Premo, but the boys from Void are very, very good players. And hopefully we will see a big fight back here. This is much closer. Super aggressive work from Raikkonen. I'm an idiot. Raikkonen's in the bat chat. I just didn't expect Raik to be in the bat chat. How did he get away with that? He's Cap B. Is he going to get out of there with absolutely no hit point loss? No one expected that. That is so bloody cheeky. Big move here from Ghost. He's been super isolated, though. He's come over the top. Raik's going to get 3 into him. Oh, might get another. Oh, love that IS-7. Raik wants to be very, very careful here. Big push coming up. Ghost is in massive trouble. They're going to roll across the top. Just H him and he's done. Now, though, Raikkonen is pushed right in. He's gone on a full reload. Teddy Ball and the boys. Wet Napkin is low. They're going to clear Fishy. They're going to clear Samuel. This has been a big move. Double loss there for Premo. So that was swings and roundabouts. Fishy's down in the Teddy Ball. Maverick's down in the Teddy Ball. KS is down in the Teddy Ball. How can Teddy Ball go? If he can... Raikkonen takes out Hurricane. Oh, they clear Fishy. Brilliant. This is much more like it. Wet Napkins on no hit points. Teddy Ball's on no hit points. Mav just has to breathe on him. Raikkonen does the business. KS, Typhoon, Venom. It's 4-on-4. Down and dirty in the waterline. Raikkonen's in strife. Tan too strong. They're pushed up. 2-on-4. Tan wants a little bit of Raikkonen. Raikkonen is like, I am absolutely out of here, boys. He's going to clear the cap into Venom. Wow. Well, I would like to say that was, as the last match was grinded out tanking, this was the match where someone said, first person to press this button wins, and the paint didn't even have time to dry before both teams charged at it like absolute ball terrors and lost their minds. Whoa! Have a look at that! That was insane! That was just like, first person to A wins. I mean, I don't even know why Raikkonen bothered to cap B. It was a 100% ding-dong, grind them out, smash them in the face. Last man standing event. Well done, Void. Well done, Premo. That was swings and roundabouts. That was clear the tank top, clear the tank bottom, clear the tank top, clear the tank bottom. Premo just got over the line there and took the guns out a little bit earlier than Void. Wow. Wow. So Raikkonen's got to be happy now. His team was a little bit jittery coming into this, and they've won their last 5 games in a row versus some pretty stiff competition. The other Premo team and now the Void team. And these were the teams that were more or less... I think this is the Void team that was favoured from Void to go through. We'll have to check out the standings and the stats after this and see where everyone's sitting. But we'll see. It's going to be very interesting. Now we're on dead rail. Must win for Void. There's no way around it. If they don't get the win here, they go 3-0 down and the match is over. Johnny, don't worry. If we don't hear from him, we'll give him a Panzer 5/4. Yeah. What kind of whiskey are you drinking? I'm drinking San Pellegrino. For all your mineral water needs, San Pellegrino. The taste of Tuscany in a bottle. So if someone wants to get on the phone to San Pellegrino and get him in here to give me a bit of sponsorship dollars, that'll be all right. 13 seconds to go.
radioactive.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. Right, okay. Listen, Lanky, put that tinfoil hat on. I'm not buying that. Let's go. They sell it in the corner shop, mate. They've never sold anything radioactive from my corner shop. It's against the rules. Here we go. Dead Rail, first time we've seen it today. We have Raikkonen in the bat shed again. He really enjoys it. It's not like Samuel was playing badly, but he's been swapped out to the M48 pattern because, you know, that's just how it rolls. Wet Napkin in the Object 268 again. He's running the armor buff, not the hit point buff. We've got a Tantan 2 Strong. He's running the hit point buff instead of the armor buff. Personal preference for these humans. And the boys, wow, that is super weird. Let's have a look at the position for Raikkonen there in the bat chat. He's just simply overlooking while Samuel in the M48 is walking up and checking things out. Void are really solidly... Raikkonen and Samuel want to be very, very careful here. Void have an awful lot of firepower at the back there. Now, are they going to be subtle? Are they going to try and run this subtly and not give in where their TDs are? Or are they going to go all Iron Fist Clan ID style from the first Twister Cup? You can see even Steven is at the back in the 183. Raikkonen's changed down now. We've got... This is interesting. Samuel's isolated. He's got to get out of there. They don't know where they are, but if they push hard through C, Samuel is going to be in strife. Samuel is going to be in big strife. Raikkonen's been spotted. He tried to sneak B. Tantan 2 Strong is looking at him. Raikkonen's trying to just get his ass right into that cap. You can see if he does it right, he can possibly cap it without being spotted from anywhere, but it's a risk, and it's a risk they probably don't need to take. Typhoon again in the M48. No one's going to cap yet, so there's no impetus here. If we have a look down the bottom here, you got KS, RH in the mouse, Ghost is up the back in the bat chat, so he's keeping RH pinned. RH knows that if there is a 183 up there where Ghost is, he's going to be in strife. No one knows where Lion Venom is at the moment. He's not been spotted yet this game, I don't believe. If he gets spotted, then RH will know that A is quite possibly open season. I don't know if anyone's spotted Wet Napkin yet, though. That's going to be interesting. Samuel in the M48 starting to get a little bit of work in. He's got shots on the side of Teddy Ball. Tough target, though. Even with the heat on the pattern, you're going to struggle into that. And he wants to be careful, because if Venom can get a shot into him, he's going to do a lot more than bleed, mate. He is going to be absolutely half health in no time. Typhoon's moving up. This is cat and mouse. This is crazy. What a juxtaposition from the first game to the second game to the third game. Absolutely ridiculous. Raikkonen sitting at the back, still waiting. Hurricane. No one has got any kind of ascendancy here. Now, if it goes down to a draw, it will be the team that did the most damage. And at the moment, if you have a look at the hit point pools, that's Premo. Now, I wouldn't expect that that will be the case, though. There will absolutely be more damage done here before the day is out. KS says attack. Well, that's an interesting one. KS is side scraping. They still don't know where that 183 is. It's such a massively big part of the game. Not knowing where that 183 is doesn't let RH go for the easy cap on A. Ghost is still just sitting there in that bat chat looking. Now, you note how he's backwards. It's because the bat chat can then take off forwards much, much easier, and it allows them to very, very simply not take shots. Fishy the IS-7. 4 minutes gone. 4 minutes gone, and we have seen absolutely nothing from either of these teams. Absolutely nothing. There's a lot of tanks getting spotted. Wet Napkin's not one of them. Lion Venom is not one of them. Teddy Ball and Fishy are just looking for trades. I think that was Samuel getting the shot across. He just put some HE into Teddy Ball. And that's important, because if this goes to a draw, guys, it will be the team that did the most damage that gets the win, right? So 140 HE damage into the side of that IS-4 is actually really, really important. It means they are far more likely to get this win. Now, they're probably going to try and do it again. Teddy Ball spotted. I wonder if Lion Venom's getting antsy. He's not really being used. Even Stevens at the back. Someone's going to make a push soon. They've got to get some damage in. 1 minute 50. Samuel should probably just bail around the back there, but he's not moved. He was covered by Evan Steven. Samuel's playing very, very cagey. RH is going to jump in there. If RH can cap this, this is amazing. If RH caps this, big, big money, because that bat chat can't come up now for another 9 seconds. RH can probably cap it. They've capped it. Massive move. Absolutely massive. I know you guys are probably not that excited by that, but the way they did that was gorgeous. Raikkonen was right behind the mouse. When the bat chat reset the cap, he had 9 seconds where he was fully spotted. He could not pop back up again because the Gister in the 268 was right at the back, overlooking, and if he popped, he was going to get 100% destroyed. I love that move. 1 minute to go, 60 seconds. Void have finally grabbed that C cap. Hurricanes grabbed it. They're going for B. They're going for B. 50 seconds left. If they clear B, that'll be enough. Tantan too strong. He's cleared. Wilbat, that could be it. They've got to clear a tank. Void absolutely have to clear a tank. This is brutal. They're 183 fired. There you go. 183 fired. Great communication from KS. He knows the 183 bounced. The 183 literally has one more shot. If he gets one more shot, Teddy Ball's getting hammered. Teddy Ball doesn't have a choice. He's got to get into it. Promo can afford to lose a tank and they will still win this game because they've done the more damage and they're up on points. RH in the mouse goes forward, makes sure that they do not get that. Look at that. That's why you love them. Good luck clearing that now. There's 6 seconds left. They're going to lose the bat chat probably. Happy birthday, Sam. Happy birthday, Samuel. That was absolutely hard fought from both ends, and it came down to a battle of inches, an absolute battle of inches. I know that might not look like the most enjoyable game of tournament tanking, but the amount of talk, chat, and thinking that was going on there was tremendous. All Void needed to do was get 500 damage in on someone, 1 TD to land a shot, and they would have been ahead, and it wouldn't have mattered until RH got that cap. And when RH got that cap with Raikkonen behind him, it absolutely blew the game wide open. RH was in there. He had the hit point pool. They took the risk that the 183 wasn't there and absolutely came away a winner with it because the bat chat reset once, got spotted. As soon as he got spotted, there was 9 seconds where he could not come back out without getting absolutely destroyed. Raikkonen moved up from behind the RH mouse, jumped into cap. They double capped it quick as a wink, and that was it. That was it. Game over. Absolutely game over. Brilliant stuff there from all sides. Really, really intense. Really, really well thought out match. Great stuff. I'm going to see if I can get one of the Void boys in here first. Let me just jump down there to the Void server. I'll send a message through. I'll see if the boys want to have an interview post-match, if the Void boys want to have an interview post-match, and then I'll maybe get a chat in with Raikkonen as well, or one of the other guys from Premo who I haven't talked to yet.
Yeah, Brick Sniper said he wanted it. He asked for a different kind of tank.
Okay, he can have it. He can have it. What's he want?
Well, yeah, no, you can't have that tank. He wanted the.
Oh, it's got to be.
M4.
No, it's got to be the Tech Tree tank.
Yeah. No, so he said it. So he's
cool.
Okay with it.
Thanks very much, Johnny. Thanks very much.
You're welcome.
Okay, we're going to grab Ghost. I'm in the Void server, so I'll just jump in the Void server. Hang on. I don't think I can. I'll jump in platoon room 1. So we're going to get them in here now and have a chat to them post-stream, just talk about what's going on. See if we can get in here. Thanks very much, everyone, for watching, by the way. We're going to do a giveaway after this. We're going to have a Tier 7 tank giveaway. So don't go anywhere. We've got a lot coming. And then after that's all over, I'm going to jump in and play some PUBG in an hour or so with my good mate Snake Eyes, who's off on public holiday today. Let's see. Down in platoon room 1. Just waiting on the boys from the Void. I wonder if they realise that I still have access to the Void server. They're wondering. G'day, Ghost.
Bushka.
How you doing, man?
I'm good, sir. How about yourself?
Good, real good. Jeez, there was some tight tactical stuff going on in those 2 games.
It was. I made some mistakes, I will admit that. Like, getting 1 shot in 2 games.
Yeah, but man, it was so much. You could just see that was a really cerebral stuff. Like, the 183 Venom wasn't spotted the whole time, kind of thing, and
No.
Premo had no idea where he was, so they weren't. RH was in the mouse down below the A cap, and he's like not pushing in because the bat chat's spotting him every time he moves. And it was just
the fear factor of the 183s.
Yeah.
We love using it. It's great. It's just great.
It's the first time this season we've really seen a lot of 183s and things in game, and everyone's running them.
I'm really trying to get my team to use more 183s
Yep.
on certain maps, and for Dead Rail, I wanted to run 2 183s, but we didn't have another player that had one.
Ah, I see.
I couldn't use it because you had to play a different tank in that position that was more important.
Nice.
And unfortunately, we didn't. The strats we were using, we didn't ever test them. This is the first time we played these strats.
Well, why have you waited so long to bring these ones out? Was it just you didn't want to give the opposition a chance to find out what you're up to?
Yeah, that, and every time we make a new strat, every time we lose using a specific strat, we try to change it and readjust it and trying to find a perfect combination between positions and tank composition.
Yep.
And that's just something we don't have the opportunity to always test these strats against our own clan because we want to go and play them against purple,
Mate.
That actually works very well.
Yeah.
I want them to be able to know exactly what we're doing and counter it very well.
Did you see Premo's game on Naval Frontier yet?
No, sir. We did play purple. They might have used the same thing. I'm not really sure.
They used a grill where they chucked a grill up above a spawn on a hill on a mountain, and
yeah, we were actually gonna do. We actually do that. We thought about it. On Canal when we played Pramo, I think it was last weekend. We actually boosted our 268 into the corner of our spawn also with the mouse and the eyes.
Nice.
We're
So,
trying to exploit these maps and try and break them.
talk me through your strats on Mayan particularly, because that was the juxtaposition of those 2 games was crazy. The first one was just totally like both sides just grinding and niggling and jiggling, and the second one was just balls to the wall, ridiculous.
Yeah, for the first spawn, we were trying to we wanted to get C. That was the original plan, but when we saw the 250 50Bs.
Yep.
Oh, I'm thinking second game, aren't I?
Yeah. The first one was where Raikkonen was in the 57 heavy, and poor old Typhoon went up and spotted him. You 183'd him, and then if you watch that back, mate, you're going to see Typhoon had some of the worst luck ever. It was absolutely brutal.
I saw that. He got deleted on the way out of there, unfortunately.
Yeah, but it was more at the end of that game. Yeah, he got hammered, but Typhoon goes low. You guys make a call for Typhoon to go low, and go round.
Right then, I had made the call for Typhoon, Tan in the IS4, and Supreme to go down low. I wanted Tan to go with Typhoon over there, but unfortunately the IS-4 wasn't quite fast enough, so Typhoon had to rush and go ahead and basically die.
Yeah,
it could finally show up because we were losing our cap way too quickly.
Yeah, it was, mate, but it was right down at the end. I mean,
yeah.
Typhoon pushed low earlier in the game, and it was just absolutely brutal. Just as he pushed low, at the same time, Samuel pushed low as well. And so Typhoon got spotted at exactly the same time as Samuel got spotted, and then his shot bounced off the top of the bat chat, and Typhoon took 2, and then it was like, you've got to be kidding. It was, if he, yeah. If he had have, if he had have pushed 30 seconds earlier, Samuel would have just been broadside getting wrecked. But it was unbelievably bad luck. Still, that's the kind of stuff that happens in tournaments. People make those calls at the same kind of time. You're all looking at the same map. What was the plan there?
I need to go into the B cap and the mouse. I didn't tell him to do that. He just kind of went for it. I wanted to originally have the 1010 and the IS-4 because he can actually drop into the hole and only like show his turrets and hide is a lot better than a giant mouse in the middle of a cap.
Teddy V-Ball's a loose cannon though, mate. He's a wild card. He puts bums on seats. People love to look at him. But, you know, he's a hard man to keep a handle on.
Yeah, a little bit hard, and 10-10 is a little crazy, too.
10-10 too strong.
YOLO, get it done.
A lot of people running those IS-4s, Ghost, and especially on that map, then going kind of hull down. I saw both the promo teams doing it when they played before you, kind of going hull down either side of the cap circle against that little wall. Is that something you guys might kind of incorporate?
Purple.
Yeah, okay.
We had the IS-4 there, and we also ran it against our own team, Virgins.
And, great name.
Decided to scrap the idea for this game because we would like a last-minute change. Because like on the second match, when we decided to just full-on rush them, we had the 2 IS-7s at the back. I think this is the only reason we lost that rush is because the 2 IS-7s behind me and Teddy, their tracks, the back track of one of them hit the front track of the other, and they kind of got glued and twisted there. So we were like 20 seconds late. Unfortunately, just missed player error there.
Timing is everything, hey.
Yeah, timing and making sure you guys don't drive into each other.
Talk me through Dead Rail, the end there, Ghosty. That last game, were you ever thinking of pushing that C cap up the top?
Yes. But I didn't know where one of their TDs was.
Okay.
That's the only reason we didn't do it until the last minute. And then it was still too late. And I don't know if you were watching, but time, our 268 and our 183, I called for a blind fire towards the corner because Teddy was receiving a shot from either that bush or the very corner, the red line corner there on the left side, which would be their spawn right side. Every time I call for AP round or a heat round straight into that corner.
That's crazy, hey. It's phenomenal.
I told him right at the end of the game, I was like, okay, guys, we can either give him a heck of a show or just.
But isn't this such? You know, this is what we talk about with the 183, and this is why so many people don't like it in public matches. It's not the damage it does. It's the effect it has on the game, particularly with good players who play a very free-flowing style. Both teams had a 183, and it completely shut down those flanks because you did not know where it was. You just couldn't afford to come out.
That's why I'm trying to run them as often as I can because they have a great fear factor.
Yeah.
If you can get an AP round, just one AP round, that changes the whole game.
Yeah.
The chances of that changing the whole game is insane. Like the game could be so close to winning for the red team, and that 183 rolls up and puts that round in.
Absolutely.
Game changer. It will change it.
Well, RH wouldn't cap that A thing.
Before where we had a 183 in the end of the game, come in, unload one shell, and we just win barely.
Yeah. You can clear 1,500 hit points, and when you can clear 1,500 hit points and you're sitting waiting, there's a reason no one's pushing up, and it's a microcosm of the issue that I have with the tank in the game. I think it's a really strong tank, but you have that on a public server, and sometimes it just stops the entire match, and there's nothing at stake.
It does, especially for players that understand what it's dangerous to.
Yeah.
We don't want to just YOLO when it's in a pub game or in a tournament.
Yeah.
You're like, I need to stay alive. I need to carry this team and make sure I have a good game.
Exactly, because Hesh doesn't care what your win rate is, dude. Hesh doesn't care what your win rate is. It works just as well for someone who's 35% as it does for someone who's 70%.
It sucks, especially when a really good 183 driver is, and even though it doesn't take a whole lot of skill to play, but if that 183 driver is good, and he can knock down 2-3 tanks in the game with a couple of Hesh rounds.
Absolutely.
It doesn't matter whoever's on the red team. If you're to be the best player, if that happens to your team, chances of you winning that go from pretty good to like 0.
So how are you guys shaping up for the rest of this?
This week we're gonna make a lot of changes. We're gonna start running a lot of practice. To be honest, this week I'm gonna just really dish it out with practice for my team.
And how do you? And how do you guys now sit after that round of the tournament?
I'm not really sure. Typhoon, do you know? Typhoon is my co-caller.
Hey, Typhoon, how you doing, man?
Hi, Bushka. Good. How are you?
Real good, man. Real good. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you.
That, mate, you need to watch.
No longer in like the top, from my understanding.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah.
But, going to go on and play next week, hopefully, and I think we can make a comeback. Right, Typhoon?
Yeah, we just need to work on more of the stats and more of the practice.
They were very close games, guys. Like, I know the second one on Mayan Temple was just hilarious. It was just so crazy.
Yeah, you should have heard the guys there at sea when they started screaming when the 50 Bs ran out of ammo. Like,
I would love to have like audio of the teams in their rooms. Some of it would be a little bit not friendly, not safe for work, but I mean the tension and the pressure and everything builds and it all becomes so important. Typhoon, you got absolutely done wrong. You need to watch back that first game on Mayan. Samuel, that bounce on the bat chat was just brutal.
Yeah, I know.
I don't know how he bounced it.
He was a little bit incline up, so I didn't hit his lower plate.
Still, it's a bat chat, man. Give me a break. Like, I'm like, RNGesus, just give us a break.
This crazy thing happened in the tournament once, and I had it happen to myself in the pub game where, in the pub game, I was running away from away at 3, and he hits my ass and it bounced off 930 damage. It bounced. Just looking.
Yeah, that's pretty funny.
In the tournament one time to our bat tat driver, he bounced the 183 shell off his ass too as he was running away. It's just, it doesn't seem like it should have armor, but it does. It's there, and that's why we prefer running it over a Leopard 1 or Patton or SPP. Normally we run the bat chat instead for that.
It's popular. Bat chats and 183s. I mean, they're making a massive statement at the moment that they're big parts of the tournament scene, which they really have only come into in the last year or so, and specifically in the last few months. Masses of them. Yeah. Game changers. Absolutely. Well, good luck, guys. Thank you so much for having a chat. Typhoon, Ghosty, tell the boys to keep rocking and rolling. Tell Teddy Ball, put a leash on it. Just slow down, mate. You bet. He just runs hot. He runs hot and heavy, mate. He's at the red line all the time. The ladies love him. All right. See you guys. Have a good one. Bye-bye. So there you go, guys. Thanks very much, everyone who watched the stream. We're going to give away a tier 7 tank now. I might jump in and just... Okay, sorry, Johnny. I see what you're saying now. Unfortunately, a little bit late. Sorry, mate. Giving away a tier 7 tank. So let's see. So if anyone, here we go. What are we talking? Let's say, Johnny, give me a number between 10 and 20.
12.
12. Okay, here we go. Let's ask in the chat. And this is for a tier 7 tank. We've given away a Panther M10, SU-122-44 maybe, AT-15A, or a T-23E3 or an M6A2E1. Let's give away an M6A2E1.
Nice.
What did you say? What number to the?
12.
12.
So there is absolutely no reason to get this wrong because I said it was Void. The clan's name was Void. If you get this wrong, you're a muppet. Just come on, seriously. 12th correct answer, and we've got our winner. I'm going to read them through. Okay, first was Jonathan Backner, then Tim Rolfs, and then Brick Sniper. Bad luck, Bricky. You're already out. Then Silent Hunter, Super Hot. Brian Kobe was 6th. Gabriel Ferraz was 7th. Johnny G was 8th. Kev was 9th. IDK said purple, so bad luck. No. Fur557 was 10th. Red Sniper was 11th. Oh, dude. Oh, my God.
Rude.
At 12th was an old mate of mine who I call LeJerry, but it's actually Jalari, W-O-T Blitz, who said Void. Played a few games on stream and in videos with him. LeJerry, Jalari. God, he's going to be happy with that. He wins the M6A2AE1. Okay, there you go. Congratulations to everyone who was a winner in this stream. Congratulations to Pramo, who picked up the chocolate rations and the silverware. I won't interview Raikkonen again because I've got to go and have some lunch. The missus is home, and I'd love to just take 15 minutes off. That was a really fun stream. I enjoyed it. You guys are wonderful. If you wouldn't mind going and subscribing to my PUBG channel, The Bushka, that would be wonderful too, because then I can actually, get monetized. That'd be wonderful. And I'll be streaming that with Snake Eyes in about half an hour. So look after yourselves, and congratulations to all the winners today. There'll be more tournament streams coming up, and another NA stream on Thursday NA time, and an EU stream on Wednesday night EU time. Until next time, look after yourselves and stay safe on the battlefield. Bye for now, and thanks to everyone who donated. WJC, you too. I saw that. You're a good man. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Yeah.